What has 8 legs, has a budget price at $300, and can 3D print objects with the competition? The Tevo Tarantula i3 3D printer. So how does a company in today's times produce a 3D printer for the consumer at such an attractive price tag? That begins by inheriting a proven design from RepRap, the man behind the open source platform Prusa i3, his latest creation being the Prusa i3 Mark II. Don't be fooled, Tevo isn't the first company to copy his design. If you do a eBay search i3 printer, you'll find various 3D printers with the i3 name attached to it. That isn't to say that Tevo is like the rest of them, looking to cash in the 3D printing consumer base. I built several expensive collective pitch helicopters in the past, costing 3 or 4 times as much as the Tevo Tarantula. It's quite evident this company is different. Despite the negative comments from other YouTubers, I still say this company is good. This printer is a DIY kit, meaning you'll have to put this machine together. I went ahead and followed the manual step by step. I didn't watch any build videos as I wanted to test how far I could make it using only the 32-page manual. The build itself was a pleasure with some minor details lacking on the manual. There were no instructions for setting up the belt. Also, the Z-axis plates lacked any detailed instruction as to the orientation of the hardware. The result was me mounting one of the brackets upside down for my enjoyment and excitement because I had already assembled the printer. I posted a short video on the Facebook group page. I was quickly informed that I had mounted one of my plates upside down. This was resulting in the belt rubbing on the aluminum extrusion. This brings me to my next point. When I was still in the scoping process for printers, I currently joined their group and they had about 6,500 members. From the time this video is made, they're currently over at 10,000 members. It's a great group, and if you need help, a lot of guys will answer your questions and help you get your printer going. So here are a couple of negative things I encountered when building this printer. Setting up the rail wheels was a bit of a challenge. The acrylic parts were also so fragile, I totally recommend putting washers on. No matter how I adjusted everything, there was still a little bit of wobble on the X and Y, no matter what you did. I sat there for hours fiddling with this thing, and there was just no way. I was going to put on the MGN 12 rails, but I ended up fixing all my wobble issues for the most part just by 3D printing all the acrylic parts, and I highly recommend that's the first thing you guys do. Once you get this thing going half-assed is to reprint everything that is in acrylic. That way you can tighten everything down better and you'll have zero wobble. That's my first recommendation. So the technical specs are you're getting a 200 by 200 by 200 bed. The printer can go up to 150 millimeters per second. Comes with a E3D Bowden long distance extruder. Prints all the types of different materials. The nozzle size is a 1.75 and also comes with a heated bed. It comes with a power supply that can do 220 or 110. All the connections are included, and it comes with a LCD screen and a 8 gig SD card. So the question is this printer for you? Well, that depends. I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and if you say yes to all 3, then I'd say go ahead. Do you have patience? Do you enjoy building things? And are you mechanically inclined? If you say yes to all 3, then I'd say definitely go for it. Hit the trigger and buy this. I bought this because I wanted to learn 3D printing from the ground up, and that's exactly what's happening here. I went through a lot of troubleshooting situations, and you know, any little thing now I can pretty much diagnose when it comes to troubleshooting with my 3D printer because I've turned every nut and bolt on this machine. So all in all, this is a great printer at a great price. You've also got great support from the Facebook group. I do not hesitate in buying this at all, and I'd highly recommend it to anybody who wants to get into 3D printing. So long as you answered yes to my 3 questions, I would say go for it, buy it, and you won't regret it. Anyways, thanks for watching my video, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.